Hello everyone and welcome back to Ireland. As I said last time, we have got a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff that we need to get sorted. So, we're going to get straight on with it. First thing, let's get this field lined. So, off we go. I don't remember at all how wide this is. Okay, I wasn't too far off. Right, we're going to get this done. After that, there's some cultivating to be done in this field. I will do that off camera very quickly. Then we are going to have to drill the field with potatoes. Yes, it is that time. We will be doing the potatoes today. It's been a long time coming. I've been talking about it for about 4 or 5 episodes, I think. But we are going to get it started. This is a good field for it as well, because it's a nice big field. Economy is now in normal mode, as I mentioned before. I was going to change it. It has been changed. We're now in easy mode, just to make it a little bit easier to actually play the game. What else are we going to do today? So I think the plan is to mainly focus on this field. We won't be harvesting the sunflowers today, even if they become ready. I will double check, once this field's limed, what the rest of my plans were, because I actually don't remember, which is pretty terrible. This isn't going to take long, as you can see. This is a really, really quick job. And it's just going to give the crop that extra bit of bonus, which is exactly what I want when we're talking about using a potato planter. I don't know why I said potato planter. It's because I'm just thinking about potato planters. No, it's going to give the extra bit of bonus, which is what I want when we're doing something like potatoes, where it's going to cost us a lot of money to plant them, to harvest them, to buy the washing and sorting equipment. So all that investment needs to pay off. I'm still looking for a potato harvesting mod, but I am yet to find one. At the moment, it's just base game stuff. Because what I was hoping for was something like we had in 17, where you can attach it to your tractor and harvest it that way. And I think there is one of those in the game, I don't remember. I'll check in a second. But yeah, there's nothing modded, something a bit smaller maybe. But then again, I don't want anything too small, because potatoes do harvest very, very slowly because of the quantity that you get. And it would be good not to spend, 2 hours of my real life doing this, because I'll have to condense it down to maybe 10 minutes. And I can't do it as a time lapse, 2 hours work in 10 minutes, because that will look ridiculous. So it would have to be mostly jump cut, which isn't cool. I also don't want to use anything completely unrealistic, like the enormous harvester you can get. That's a little bit overkill, I think. For the kind of gameplay I'm doing, yeah, that's a bit too much. I would like to go with something that is fairly realistic. Even though I have just changed the prices to easy because it was too difficult. I know, contradicting myself a little bit here, but there we go. Usually I wouldn't bother with these tiniest little spots, but like I said, the entire reason I'm doing this is to get extra yield from the crop, so why not cover as much as possible. Right, there we go. Let's go and drop that in the shed. Then I will do the cultivating, and I will come back when it has all been done. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so down at the store, let's get ourselves a seeder. Oh yes, it's time to find a seeder. Now, we're going to have a quick look at potato technology in general. So we've got these two seeders here. Oh, expensive. 3 meters, 6 meters. I don't think we need 6. Okay, so we do actually have some equipment. Digging harvesters, 1.6 meters. These are only 1.8, but I guess we need a topper still anyway. But that's going to make things a lot cheaper. That's 3 meters, and it applies fertilizer. So that, I think, is going to be the best option. Right, let's lease that. How much seed? Weird that I jumped out by there. Let's buy some seed. Yeah. Get some seed. 1 bag will be more than enough. And I'm guessing it's solid fertilizer? No, liquid. Okay. So into the liquids we go. Excuse the noise. You know exactly what that is. So it's going to be this one then. Again, that's a lot more than we need, but we can always pick them up at another time. Let's get attached. We might need to go and grab the weight from the Deutzfahr to do this as well, but I'm not quite sure. We'll see how he pulls it first. Oh, I forgot which way I meant to steer then. There we go. Oh, they're noisy tonight. Okay, so we're taking a good chunk of potatoes, that's good. If we can just get here. Should, somehow. Not quite sure how. Guessing these tanks on the front, maybe? There we go. So we've got a load of seeds. Actually, not that many seeds left, but plenty of fertilizer. This is a really nice looking mod. I'm very impressed with this. And so we haven't increased the width, which is good because we didn't actually need to increase the width. Our field is not that big. But being able to apply fertilizer is very handy. It's going to make it easier because then we only need to get one more fertilizer application done ourselves, and we can do that quite easily, I think. I've had a quick check of the oat price, and it's not that good. I won't bother popping up the prices on the screen this time, but it's not good enough. It's not near the median value, so we're not going to be selling any oats, which was part of my plan for today. But we are going to get everything ready for the potatoes. I think that would be a good plan. Now, we're going to need some conveyors to get things loaded, or at least one conveyor. However, I don't know if we should lease them, because we're going to have to buy the actual buildings, the washer and the sorter. So is there any point in leasing the conveyors, because they're going to be needed permanently as well? And of course, because we're buying the machines, we will have to do these plants again. Right, let's get unfolded. Turn on to get into a better view, and away we go. Hey, potatoes are going in the ground. Fantastic. I'm just going to put cruise control on to do this. So, finally got our potatoes. All this time I've been talking about them, we're now actually going to get them in. And we should, I've had a look, I think we're going to make a seriously good amount of money from this. That's what I'm hoping. I think it will be possible. Oh. Now I know potatoes are probably the only plant that you wouldn't normally do this with, but I really wish more modders would put the the texture in there. I can't remember what it's called at all. There's the texturing tool which will actually not just give you 4 angles for planting, cultivating, ploughing, all of that kind of stuff. Now I do know that potatoes are a little bit different because you always plant them in straight lines, but even still it would be nice to be able to have different lines. These potatoes are actually running out very quickly, I must say. I think what we might do is keep some of the potatoes from the harvest, and we can use them next time to refill. I can see this becoming a bit of a chore in terms of refilling. It's going to cost us a lot to keep refilling the machine. Just in potatoes alone, not in liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer is not going down that quickly. Oh, and there's a great demand at the pub, so we'll have a look at that in a second. But yeah, this is going to be quite a long job, I think. So I think I will do the usual trick, which is time lapse for a bit, and then jump cut once I think we've had enough, because there's going to be lots of to and froing of the store as well. Yeah, lots and lots of going to the store, I think, which is not going to be that interesting. I should maybe go and refill, or just fill up our low loader with seed. Ah, no, but I don't need to actually. I've got seed in the yard. I can buy seed directly in the yard. Ah, there we go. Problem solved. I don't really know why I bought seed in the bag. Yes, I do. Because seed in the bags is cheaper. Or at least I think it's cheaper. I'm not really sure. It's probably base game price, as opposed to the modded bags that I've got, which are a little bit cheaper and a little bit bigger. Well, they're double the amount and about the same price. Because yeah, we're going to run out very quickly by the looks of it. Well, I'm not worried about it. I think we'll do 4 headlands, and then that should give me enough space to turn around in. Of course, I'm not going to have enough potatoes to do 4 headlands, but it'll be close. And I agree with many other people who've said it before. We really need dynamic ground, 3D textures, because this just looks so 2D. I haven't done potatoes in a long time, and now that I'm doing them, I'm looking and I'm thinking, yeah, this is really 2D style. It's a vast improvement over the old games. I messed around on FS19 and FS19 recently, just to try and see the difference. And 17 is a lot closer, but then that would make sense. 15 is just a million miles away. We didn't even have that many crops in 15. The extra crops they added in 17, and then the extra crops they added in 19 as well, really have made the game much, much better. But we still need more, as is proven by the fact that there are some multi-fruit maps that have been created that are absolutely outstanding. Not just because of the multi-fruit, but the multi-fruit gives them that little bit extra that other maps don't have. And it's a nice variation. I watched Daggerwin recently mowing alfalfa and baling it, and it's just something completely different to what we normally have. So it's a really, really nice touch to have that. The map itself looks really nice as well, but being able to do those extra fruits or crops, it changes things, I think, a lot. In a good way as well. Of course, once the potatoes have been harvested, we're going to have a mammoth job on our hands as well, because we're going to have to plough this field. Because after potato planting, you are required to plough. So I'm going to get this refilled quickly. Have to remember there's a big puddle there and a ditch. I think I can get my seeds from here. Yes, I can. There we go. And we'll get back over to the field. I'll do one more headland, and then we'll jump onto a time lapse. I think that would be the best way to go. So let's get this guy unfolded again. I think maybe 6 meters would be better in the future, but if I'm doing this in the future, I will buy the equipment. It will be worth it. Maybe we can become a potato farm. Not very interesting for YouTube watching, if all I ever do is potatoes, but depends on how it's done. In seasons, I think it would be quite good, because it's a big challenge to just do potatoes. But yeah, for a general let's play like this, I don't think it would work so well. You see what I mean about these textures? They look awesome from above, but when you go down you can see they're 2D, it's just shadows that make them look like that. And obviously with the announcement that there will not be a game this year, hopefully these are the sorts of things that Giants have time to work on now. All of these things that we've been asking for quite a while. Hopefully we can get them. That would be nice. Just want to look at this. It looks really cool, doesn't it? The actual planter. I like the wheels at the back. Before I time lapse, I'll go into the store and I'll just look at the other. I'll look at the other planters and see if they've got the same sort of wheel pattern. I don't think they do. This is a very nicely made mod. Not sure who it's by, but it's definitely from Mod Hub. all of my mods are from Mod Hub at the moment, apart from a couple which, if I use them, I will of course put a link. Right, we've got 2 rate demands. Let's check those first. Oh, the price of oats is going up. Now is the time I will pop up the prices. So for oats, 16.89 is the median price. So we're climbing. That's good. Great demand is for potatoes. Okay. And at the pub, it's for eggs. We still aren't doing any eggs. We should be, really, shouldn't we? Right, so we might be selling some oats at the end of this episode, but not just yet. For now, what I will do is I'm going to try and cut into the field in the direction of the markings, just to make things look a little bit better, I think. There we go. So I will get on with this, and I'll see you again in a moment when it's time to actually go and hopefully sell some oats. So enjoy a bit of a time lapse. Okay, so this is the last small section now. I have kept an eye on the time, and there's not really much time left in this episode to do anything else. However, the price of oats is high, so I really would like to sell it. The sunflowers are also ready for harvesting in the next episode. So that will be the job for next week. So I think the remainder of this episode is going to involve us selling the oats. We'll get that done very quickly. And then that will be it. We'll call it a day. So just get this done as quickly as possible. I've had to refill it many times, including with some fertilizer as well. And I did have a look, and it appears that we can't unload. So whatever's in here, we've lost. But I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. I'll do the returning of this off camera, and I'll see if I can empty it before I do return it, but I don't think I will be able to. Right, so that is now done. We'll go and drop this in the yard, and then I can get the trailer and sell some oats. If the price is still climbing, what I'll do is I'll just wait until the price has stopped climbing, and we will then sell them. But I'll jump cut to the point where we do sell. Now, where on earth have I put the trailer? That's the next question. It's in here. Because yes, I'm wary about the amount of time that we have in the episode. I wanted to try and make these episodes shorter. As it is, I waffled on for so long during the headlands that hasn't happened this time. Although it's not too bad, to be perfectly honest. So, plenty of oats for us to sell. And we've still got oats available for the animals, of course, for the horses. Here we go, I'll quickly show you this. Ready to grow, and here potatoes growing. Awesome. Right, price of oats is still climbing, so I will jump cut back once it has finished, and we'll sell it then. Right, so I've progressed time a little bit more, and now the price is 2038. Which is above 75%. The graph will be up on the screen at the moment. So we're going to the factory. Where is the factory? It is the bale sell point. Right. Let's get off there quickly. Need to get this sold and make some good money. So we should be getting 42,000 euros from this load, which is really good. When I do the planning for the episode and I decide what it is I want to do, I always count on the median prices for how much money I'm going to have. So obviously how much money I have affects what I can do next. So when we sell things for above median, that is great news for us and for the farm. And of course, talking about money, now that we have got the economy on easy, we should be able to make money a little bit faster. We should also pay less for things. So all of our costs for vehicles and that kind of stuff are going to drop, which is good. It's going to help us out because loan interest, for example, was killing me. Really killing me. Like 1,800 a day. It's crazy. Right, we're turning here. And here comes the money. Whoa, way too fast. Really need to buy that BJ at some point as well. Right, here we go. Sell this and see how much we can get. Oh, look at the money rocket up. Awesome. $42,808. Right. That is us done for today. Thank you very much for watching. Next time is sunflower harvest time. But for now, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.